guys, sorry I got cut off. All right, this is our last video. All right, so here we were in the middle of talking about how the fourth thing are that you can be inferred by are the thoughts of the character. So it's what the character is thinking. Watch for patterns in what the character thinks. So Brian decided that he wanted to earn money during his summer vacation. He determined that he could mow 4 lawns a day. He hung a poster in his neighborhood, and soon his phone was ringing nonstop. A character trait I can infer is, so let's think about this. Here we have Brian, and he thought to himself, oh, I should earn money this summer, right? So he went ahead and he hung up those posters in his neighborhood. So let's think about a character trait that we can infer about Brian based on the thoughts. So I want you to stop, think, pause the video here, and when you're ready to check your work, you press play. Brian is ambitious. So ambitious means that he's like a hard worker, that he has ideas and he goes for it, okay? So again, if you didn't use the word ambitious, that's okay, because sometimes words can mean other thing. Like ambitious means like hard worker. So if you said he was a hard worker, that works as well. So let's practice. Now we're going to try. We're going to take everything that we've learned about inferring based on 4 things, right? Feelings, action, dialogue, and thoughts, all right? And we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can put it all together. All right, so these are character trait words. We have sly, foolish, diligent, and lazy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these and I'm going to define them. I'm going to figure out what they mean. So sly means that this type of person always plays clever tricks on others. Foolish, this person often makes unwise decisions, not really smart decisions. Diligent is this type of person works hard to accomplish things. They're like a really hard worker. Lazy, this type of person does not like to work or exert effort. So when I look at these, sly, foolish, diligent, and lazy, I can see that sly, foolish, and lazy are all like negative character traits. You would not want to be called that. But diligent is like a positive character trait. So here we have this story, and we need to figure out the character trait of Jesse, based on the thoughts, action, dialogues, and Mrs. Pagos. It's the thoughts, feelings. See, this is why this always works. All right, so we're gonna figure it out about Jesse. So it says, so our choices are sly, foolish, diligent, and lazy. So let's think about Jesse as a character. Jesse and Andrew were picking strawberries that their parents would sell at the farmer's market the next morning. It's hot out here. Let's take another break, suggested Andrew. We just took a break 5 minutes ago, replied Jesse. She continued to move down the row, picking ripe strawberries from each plant. I think we should keep working and just get this done. If we take too many breaks, it is really going to get hot out here. Andrew shrugged and said, suit yourself. I'm going to sit under the shade of that tree over there. 5 minutes later, Jessie glanced at her brother. His flat was nearly empty because he had been feasting on a few strawberries that he already picked. She shook her head in disgust. He's going to regret this in an hour when I finish my rows, and he's still out here working in the heat. So I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to look at the different things that are happening in the story to figure out the character trait of Jesse. So here we have Jesse and Andrew, okay? So here, and I want to focus on Jesse. So when Andrew's saying that he wants to take another break, we have Jesse saying, but we just took a break 5 minutes ago, okay? Then she also says here, this dialogue, I think we should keep working and just get this done. If we take too many breaks, it's really going to get hot out here. So I'm already thinking about Jessie as a character, and she likes to work really hard, all right? Then she shook her head in disgust at her brother, right? That's an action, and she's looking at him not in a good way, right? And then she said this internal thought to herself. He's going to regret this in an hour when I finish my rows and he's still out here working in the heat. When I put all of this together, I'm thinking about Jessie as a character, and I'm going to say that she is diligent. She's a hard worker. She really, really works hard, right? So you see what I did? I looked at the different